Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Stoneshard. We are back with our Dirwin campaign. Where we left off, we just reached Manshire. We took a new quest called Lost Relic that has us heading to Whistling Burial. We know there's a necromancer there, so we do need to be a little bit more careful about how we approach it. We can't just rely on our piercing damage. I went ahead and did a little bit of leveling on the side to try to get us close to our next level up. We're about 200 XP out, but what we're going to be doing with that next level up is we're going to be picking up pyromancy. And the main reason we're doing that is so that we have something other than piercing damage to bring at the undead. Now, I did try to go out and farm enough enemies to get that level, but we kind of ran out of enemies and we're running out of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy this smoked ham. Why am I not able to buy that? Oh, I'm too poor. How about this? Ooh, I'm also too poor. Okay, so I guess we're not going to buy that. Instead, we're going to look for the cheapest food we can get, which is probably going to be bread. Fine with that. We got a little bit of food here. We should be fine. And we're going to head up to our destination, which should be 2 up and 1 to the left. And the reason why we're going straight to Whistling Burial now is, like I said, that we were running out of time, so I couldn't really stick around and level for much longer. I did get a new shield, though, which is really nice. And we should be able to handle Whistling Burial, I think. I mean, we are going to be dealing with the necromancer and the undead. It is a hard mission, but at the same time, we're pretty well geared out. If we run into anything on the way, it just means that we get to level up and get that pyromancy skill, so I think we're going to be okay. I did bring a doctor's bag with us as well, so that'll take the place of pretty much everything you could need to heal, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I forgot to fill my water thing. Okay, that's not good. Well, we'll be okay. We will be okay. We just have to not run out of water too quickly, which is totally something that we can manage and control. So this is the second up we're taking, and now we're going to go to the left 1, and that should take us to Whistling Burial. So we don't have to travel very far from Manshire to get there, which is very, very effective, because it'll let us store our supplies and not burn through them too quickly. This should be the node that Whistling Burial is on. Yes, it is. Here we go. This will be very, very interesting if we don't get the XP we need early on. I think we'll be fine. I think we get roughly about like 30 XP per enemy killed, so we'll probably need to kill about 6 enemies before we hit that next level up. But that really shouldn't be that hard in a dungeon. Where is our entrance? Okay, right here. So we're going to head on into the destination. I forgot the name. It's Whistling Burial. I keep thinking whirling. Sorry guys, it's Monday morning. I'm still catching back up from the weekend. Let's see, nothing good in there. Let's go ahead and break this. Not a whole lot. Just more skelly bones. So we know we have a door here. I don't really want to open that until we have to. Gonna pull my bow back out in case we run into anything. Doesn't look like we are. Oh, that is a silver ruby ring. That is actually a really, really good ring comparative to some of the other stuff we have. The problem with it is that our other stuff is currently enchanted, which makes it better. So if we can get an enchantment scroll, we'll definitely replace one of our rings with that one. Even if we can't, we can always go back to town and look to buy one later. Okay, so once we crack this door, if there's stuff on the other side, we gotta go. Hello, that's not fun. So we're gonna go ahead and backshot here. It's not actually called backshot, that's just what I called it. This is definitely not going to be fun. That is a heavily, heavily armored skeleton right there. The good news is, if we kill him, maybe we'll get a little bit more XP than we normally would. Oh my, this guy is no joke. Okay, we got him. How much XP did we get there? 42. That's actually really, really nice. He did have a board shield and a felling axe. A felling axe. That's a very... Oh, it's not that great. Okay, I thought it was maybe an interesting new weapon. It's really not. Let's go ahead and swap back to our bow and arrow here. We do really need to be more careful, I guess. Cracking that door, there was really no right answer. Where are we on health? We're just kind of hurt a little bit. We could honestly rest right here if we wanted to, but the smart thing to do if we're going to rest is shut this door. So we're going to rest here for a second, let our health go back up. I may actually burn some healing salve here to get our max health up a little bit more, because having our max health down that low this early in the dungeon is a very dangerous thing. Okay, there's the floor, or the staircase down. We're not going to go through that right now. Obviously, we'd like to do a little bit more digging around and see what we can find. Pearl necklace there is pretty interesting. Kick it! Oh boy. I should have had my bow out before we kicked it there. Here... I think we're actually better off making him come to us. So we'll just wait. Yeah. We're gonna make him come to us here because he is an archer, which means that he won't be very effective at melee range, and we will be. Ooh, ow. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That's okay. We got him. Beautiful. So that is another 40 XP. That means that we're roughly 3 enemies away from being able to get our pyromancy skill, which will help a lot here. Gonna go ahead and take a drink because we are thirsty. Short bow's not worth picking up. The arrows are. Let's go ahead and grab those. Swap back to our bow. Tiptoe into the room. No contact yet. There's an enemy. Ow. Okay, so this guy is a caster of some sorts. We're gonna swap over to our daggers here and try to work him over. He should be squishy because all he has is cloth armor, but I mean, he's still probably pretty immune to piercing damage. Oh yeah, that was easy. Okay, 47 XP rather, and that's gonna put us how close to leveling? Oh, we're so very close, guys. So very close. 2 enemies away. Just 2. We can probably get them in this floor if I'm not wrong. Oh, hello. There's one. All we gotta do is work him over before he gets close. Ow. I mean, he is able to do a little bit of damage to us from range, but he's really not that big of a threat. There we go, that's another 47, so we are 1 enemy away from having access to our pyromancy skill, which should have a much better damage output than any of our current weapons. It was pointed out to me in the comments by Kat that we could have just switched to a better weapon for this type of enemy. The reason I didn't do that is because I feel like the skills still bring the majority of your power, and if you do switch away, then you essentially give up a lot of that power. Can we do one more healing salve here? We cannot. We can perform surgery with the doctor's kit if we want to. That has a durability of 20. I guess I could have just used that the entire time. I didn't realize that you could potentially use that a bunch of times. I thought it was a one-time thing. So that's actually really useful. Okay, let's go ahead and open another door and go. There is an enemy here. We can see him. We're going to go ahead and prepare our bow. And then I guess we'll jump back with distracting shot. Yeah, distracting shot. Get another shot in. Get another shot in. Ooh, ow, I should have just swapped there. But the good news is, this guy goes down, we get our pyromancy spell that we need. I probably could have just kept running here, but... there we go. Alright, so we leveled up, we get some new stats, which we're going to put into agility, because that's our dodge chance. And that's something we're really, really looking to raise right now. And then we're going to come over here to pyromancy and grab fire barrage. I do want to take a look at the other options that we have first, though. So if we go to geomancy, we could get runic boulder, which deals 6 damage to all adjacent enemies with a 59% chance to inflict knockback. The problem is that constantly drains our energy, so if we have a use for our energy, this isn't a great thing. Like, you can build around it, but I don't think that's going to be as beneficial as just going for pyromancy here. We could also take a shield skill. No, we can't. We don't actually have access to that. What is the next dagger skill we could get just out of curiosity? Delivers a strike with 30% armor penetration, 52% bleed chance. Well, that's not very effective here. Yeah, as you guys can see, lots and lots of bleed chance available to us. That's not really going to do much for us at the moment, though. So let's take a look at our ranged weapons just to see if there's anything in here. Taking aim increases critical chance. That's great, but also not really going to be that effective. Long range shot is not also going to be very effective. That's going to be better on the open world map for hunting. So we're definitely going for pyromancy here. Let's grab fire barrage. Perfect. So now we are an arcane archer. And that should at least allow us to get a little bit more damage in early on against enemies of this type. I mean, it could even be effective once they get a little bit closer. It just kind of depends. We do not have the ability to go ahead and identify that yet, so we're just going to scoop it for now. Break the things. Break more of the things, break all of the things, keep looting. Nothing of any great value. We are grave robbing non-stop in this game right now. Let's go ahead and keep cracking stuff open, seeing if we get any nice surprises in here. I don't think we've really gotten... Oh, ow, a trap. That wasn't fun. I guess I could be spamming one to look for those traps. I almost never use it, which is probably bad, especially in a hard location like this. There's probably going to be more traps. So something to consider as we move forward. Gonna grab our crowns here. Not a whole lot in this floor in particular quite yet. That chest was nice. Oh, we are hurting pretty bad. Our leg is kind of torn up. I'm gonna go ahead and perform surgery on that. Wow, that is just powerful. And how much... Okay, that used 4 durability off of the doctor's kit, though, so it wasn't just 1 durability there. We are slightly in pain. I wonder if we can lower our pain without completely, like, intoxicating ourselves. Probably not here, so I'm not going to bother with it. Maybe I will. That's really not good to have. So this will lower our pain, but it will increase our intoxication by 1% for 30 turns. We also have an antitoxin, though. And we also have an antidote. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and use that to get rid of our pain. It's probably going to take a second, because it does have to tick up the pain reduction. Oh boy. Now we get to try out our new spell. Okay, so that was 18 damage, I believe, in that volley, which isn't bad. Still doesn't seem like as much as we get, you know, normally against enemies with our daggers. But it's not bad. It's weird, too, because I guess fire wouldn't be the most effective thing against bone either, now that I think about it. Almost wish we had something else that we could have gotten, but that'll have to do for the moment. We do get a hunting bow here that is kind of garbage. Yeah, even repaired, I don't think that's going to be that great or even worth that much, so we may drop it later. For now, though, we're just going to finish clearing out this floor and keep looking for the evil necromancer. I think the cool thing about this one... Ooh. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty cool. We'll take that. In order to get that, we're going to have to make a little bit of room. That's fine. So we actually did find something pretty valuable in one of these sarcophagus. That's the first thing I think I've ever found in a sarcophagus that was actually valuable. So, newsflash, we can find those things. Good to know. Let's go ahead and swap here. Make sure we put those in there to open up some more inventory space. Definitely interested in this oaken shield, but I don't know if we can find the capacity to carry it out of here. I mean, maybe? Let's go ahead and see. It may be some value, it may just be completely decimated and destroyed. Yeah. Most of the stuff we find down here is decimated and destroyed, so it doesn't really have much value, and we can kind of dump it later. Oh, we missed a room. We missed a room there. That's okay. We can always get it on the way back out. That's probably a better idea anyway. The main thing here is that we do want to make sure that within our time limit, we take out this necromancer. I'm going to swap back to my bow here for a moment. Oh, I didn't want to use the bow on that. I really wish that you could, like, set a weapon for breaking stuff. Like, anytime you go to break, it would just use that weapon, or it would prefer melee weapons. That's actually another way that I could see it being done. Prefer melee weapons when breaking stuff. I'm going to pulse 1 here just to see if there's any traps. Oh, that guy has a warhammer. That guy has a warhammer, but I think he's actually trapped back there. Like, you guys see that, right? Like, he can't get to us because he's trapped behind those. So I can just sit back here and poke at him. I'll take it. Oh no, don't hit the sarcophagus. This is perfect. I will take the free experience there. 53 experience for no effort whatsoever. I love it. Let's go ahead and crack these up, grab our arrows, and then see what's in this sarcophagus. Nothing nice there, unfortunately. Go ahead and open that door. What do we have in here? Not a whole lot, but we do have the staircase down to the next floor. Let's go ahead and grab that. Just taking a look at our time real quick to make sure we're doing pretty well on that, and we are, so we should be fine to just kind of take our time exploring this this floor. I do want to be careful once again for traps though, because we did step on a trap on that last floor and it was not a good time. Oh, it's a locked door. Let's pick it. Closing our inventory. Oh, that's not fun. Have some fire. See, this guy's wearing cloth armor, so I wonder if that makes him more prone to catching fire or not. It may not, but it would make sense if it did. And he's done. Alright, 45 XP there, not a big problem dealing with him either. Gonna keep breaking stuff here and seeing what goodies we can find in these vases. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot right now. These little things are curious. I wonder if you can interact with them, but I haven't figured anything out in that vein, so it's probably not a thing. It may be something that they plan on doing something with later as well. We are lightly dehydrated, so I'm gonna have a little sip. We are also slightly intoxicated, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this, I believe. What is the negative here? Causes confusion. That's no fun. We'll do it. It's only 30 turns of confusion. We could honestly just wait it out here. That's probably the best thing to do, is to just wait it out and let ourselves heal up. That will basically make it so that we don't suffer from that confusion at all, because if I kick that door and there's an enemy there and we're confused, that's going to be a problem. Switching to our bow, kicking door, there is an enemy there. Yeah, confusion here would have not been very good. And we're going to swap and go at him, dagger style. Alright, perfect. Going down quickly there. I honestly don't know if we're gaining that much damage from the pyromancy at this point. Like, it seems to be doing relatively the same amount of damage as our piercing weapons do, which is surprising. Like, I would have expected it to do a lot more, but then again, how do you burn bones, really? Like, that's not a super comprehensive process, I don't think. I mean, I know you can, and of course they do in, you know, when they cremate people, but that's like extremely high temperatures of heat that we may not be reaching with our very weak, meager pyromancy at this point. That's kind of cool. No interaction there at all, though, which is fine. Okay, we got a locked door. Let's swap to our bow, kick the door, walk in, nothing here. Alright. So we're just gonna break these things, see what we can find. Some bones and skulls, awesome. This looks like a room that is ripe for traps, so I'm gonna go ahead and search for traps here. Yeah, nothing of any great value in here, which is fine. That means we are done with this floor, I believe. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we explored everything. Time to go down. This next floor, I suspect, will be the one that has the necromancer on it. Typically, these are only about 3 floors deep. Could be wrong here, but I would not bet on it at that point. Hey, our guy is all excited and happy now. That's a plus. Let's go ahead and pull back the bow, take a shot, and then we'll use our distracting shot here to get some distance. And that'll give us a chance to fireball. We are not going to be able to distracting shot again, so we'll swap over to our daggers, get in a dirty trick there, or deadly trick, and then go for a little bit more direct approach. Perfect. That actually worked out really well. Watchman's Sword is interesting. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that in just a moment, but first, another enemy. It's like a 2-for-1 deal, only in the worst way possible. Alright, how do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and distracting shot away. Hit him with some fire, and then swap to our daggers. Yeah, so see how low we are on energy right now? If we had gone the other direction and gone for pyromancy, I don't think that we'd be in as good of a spot. This right here is actually kind of not a good thing. Seeing that enemy in particular, he is an archer, which means he's going to be able to shoot me from range, and I am either going to need to close with him very quickly and aggressively, or he's going to have a pretty big advantage because he can do more to us with arrows than we can do to him, because he is, you know, slightly more immune to piercing. Our energy is a problem right now. We're super low, so we're not going to be able to use our pyromancy much at all. We can, however, use Deadly Trick. Interestingly enough, we don't get vision of this hallway when we do that. That's kind of terrifying because something could be up there. Alright, cool. Everything kind of worked out well there. Don't know if this hunting bow is going to be worth anything. Is this a hunting bow? It is. Okay, so they're probably not going to be worth much of anything at all. I might ditch one of these. Well, we got that Watchman's Sword that I was curious about. It's alright. It's alright. The bow is actually technically worth more, but the fun reality is that they're all worth nothing, so let's go ahead and break all these things, see if we find something that is worth something. Oh, we did not, but we did find a new enemy. And he's going to hit us with his spell, and then we're going to fireball him, go in for the deadly trick, and then just wail on him with daggers. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's not fun. Why you gotta be like this? Alright, so he's gone now. Pretty effective with this pyromancy. Even though I don't know that it's necessarily doing more damage, it has been very effective for us overall. We are actually out of food here, which is problematic. Yeah, we have nothing to eat. And we haven't been able to find any food in the dungeon, so that's kind of problematic as well. Oh, and there's the necromancer. Okay. So here what we're gonna do is light our homeboy up, and then swap to our bow and see if we can light him up some more on his way in. Ow. So I believe what he just put on the ground there is a trap. We're not going to walk into that, obviously. In fact, I don't even think we're... Oh, I shouldn't have swapped there. Now he's going to get an extra attack on us. I was going to deadly trick there, but we didn't have the energy. Right here, our health is a problem, so I think we might actually take this vivifying essence. Yeah, that's actually worth it here to stay alive. Alive is better than dead. General rule of thumb, especially when you're dealing with a necromancer. Alrighty, there we go. He is done. So we do get some very nice things here. We get an identification scroll that we can immediately pop to go ahead and see what this is. It's not that much better. Staff Treaties 1, we can pick that up and read it. Okay, now we have access to all of the staff abilities, should we choose to raise them. We can also get an unidentified potion, a reinforced staff. The staff is actually worth grabbing here because it probably has a higher monetary value. And that's primarily a thing because of the fact that, English. Mainly because it was a boss drop, we know it's probably going to be pretty good. It's alright. 322, if we can actually sell it for that, is pretty good. Copper ring here, we can go ahead and take that back. Let's go ahead and loot all of the sarcophagi. Oh boy, another dude. It might have been a waste to pop half of that potion right there, but it did save our lives, so I think... Well, it didn't necessarily save our lives, but it made things a little less tense. Let's put it that way. So I still think that was worth. I might just leave after this. Like, we're kind of hurt here. It doesn't make sense to stay unless we have to. And we are hungry and in pain. So I don't really... Ooh, undefined shield. Okay. So that's worth picking up for sure. We're gonna drop this shield and grab that undefined shield. Yeah, we'll probably leave after this, because there's just no reason to stick around. I say that as I start looting more stuff. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Well, wait, we have to find the figurine. Okay, so we're not done, we're close to done. Kind of just moving around in the areas we know here to give us a chance to heal up, because we do know that there are more enemies in here waiting for us. We're actually kind of damaged all over the place. I'm going to just go ahead and use our doctor's kit to perform surgery on everything I can to make our max health a little bit higher. And then as we move, we'll start to kind of recover that health. Alright. Still looking for this figurine. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We are looking for this figurine in a rush. We want to get out of here. We are hungry. And I don't have any food, and we're not finding any. Like, that's just not gonna happen, it seems. So I'm gonna pick that. Oh, hello there. Okay, so now we have a holy figurine in here. Wow, we have a ton of loot that's worth taking here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of these arrows. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Well, for one, we can get rid of that bow. See if we can condense some items here. Tetris time, everybody. It's everybody's favorite time. Okay, so we'll do that. Take those. Take this. We have to have room for a carved gold ring, or we can make room somehow. What can we get rid of to take that? I think we have a copper ring that's not worth very much. Yeah, we'll take that out. Put the gold ring in. Very nice. Check the bookcase just in case there was a book on new skills. And I'm also going to check for traps here, because I don't want to hit a trap in the last room we're probably going to check and then get hurt. Okay, time to go. Time to go. We have no food. We could probably stay and explore, but we have no food and it doesn't seem like a really good idea. We're also not close enough on XP to like get another level by exploring, so I'm not really that worried about it. And I want to make sure we get back to town in time because I'm not entirely sure how the timing works. So like it may be that we finish the quest in time, but we didn't turn it in time, so then we lose out on the quest. That would be unfortunate. I will pick this door before we leave, because we were going to look at this on the way back anyway. And we do have the exit to run out of right here if we need to. Looks like it's just this one guy, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. No, we just took a spell from another caster who's off-screen. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. We're going. We're going. Switch to the bow. We need a distracting shot to give us some space, and then we're going. Yeah, we're not sticking around. Oh, what in the heck? This is not fair. Oh my, this is bad. We're gonna drink our other vivifying essence thing, and then we're gonna use our bow skill to give us some more space, and we're gone. I don't know what those things are, but they are terrifying, and I'm done. Oh my gosh, they are following us. They are following us intently. I guess we could use distracting shot here again to get some more space. Definitely not a bad idea. Oh my. Is it just this one that's on us now? What are you? A small ghoul. Should we try to take it out? I think we'll take it out. I'm curious how much XP this guy will give us. Ooh, and he caught on fire, which is nice. Uh, 25 XP. Okay, so we can, I guess, hunt ghouls at night in the cemetery for XP. That's kind of a cool option. So we should be down one more screen. So we went down one. So if we go down one more screen and then right, we should be back in town safely. That was very, very intense. Coming out of the dungeon and finding an army of ghouls waiting for us was no bueno. Maybe shouldn't have kicked that last door, should have just taken my leave and been happy with it. So this should be town, we made it. Right on. Okay. So all we have to do now is go turn in our mission, which should be in this place if I recall correctly. I may be wrong. Manshire is still kind of fresh and new to me. I haven't quite memorized everything yet. Oh, there are grapes in there that we can eat. Hey there, bud. I think... Oh, come on. Really? Alright, so I guess we'll have to turn that into him next time. Provided we still have enough time left on the quest. We have 3 days left. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It also says the danger level on that is average now instead of high, which may be because we leveled up. So that's a cool thing to know, because it basically means that as we level up, it will update the danger level of missions so that we can see what's dangerous compared to where we're at. I didn't know if that was something it was doing or not. Good to know that it is. Let's go ahead and eat, have a little sip of water, and then go to bed. We'll probably be hungry when we wake up because we didn't exactly satiate our hunger right there. Gonna go ahead and sleep here until roughly like noon. Okay. That is going to be it for this one, folks. We did complete our next quest. Nice little dungeon dive there right up until the end when the ghouls came out and tried to eat us. So, still quite successful. Our pyromancy is now working out for us. We're kind of a arcane archer at this point, and I am looking forward to seeing what we can come up with next. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!